Well, I know what a lot of you really want, and what a lot of you really want is for me to talk about two types of haunt owners. These actors are annoying, and 3 must-see haunts in Wisconsin in 2023. Unfortunately, that is not what tonight's video is on. Tonight's video is on why you shouldn't review haunts. Now, hold on. Some of you are going to say, Justin, you're a haunt reviewer, and you're telling us that we shouldn't review haunts. Are you trying to bogart the space? I am not. I am going to tell you how multiple times in my life I've turned my hobby, my source of enjoyment, and my fun time into work. So, I've been on YouTube for probably 8 years now, 9 years now. And initially I turned gaming into my YouTube. So now when I'm gaming, if I'm not recording or streaming, I feel weird. I know some of you won't see where this is going right away. And I've been doing it for a long time. I mean, a really long time. If I'm not recording for a channel, or if I'm not uploading it in some way, shape, or form, why am I playing it? Why am I talking about it? Why am I doing it? That's kind of how gaming became for me. That and the whole market does kind of suck right now. But I turned my hobby and my fun time into work. So Gage and I always really enjoyed going to haunted houses. And we still do, by the way. This isn't like where I come out and I say, I don't have fun at haunted houses anymore. This is just a little life story about me. I take things very seriously. And I want to, make a good impression, do a good review, and I want to make sure that I'm not missing things. I take things very seriously. We like to have fun, we like to goof off and enjoy ourselves, but I still, for the most part, am really focused on the Is It Scary brand. And that sometimes I find coming before my enjoyment of my night out with friends. It is a very delicate balance that sometimes is nearly impossible to find. The number one reason I have that you shouldn't review haunts is it's fucking expensive. Unless you have a huge name behind you, and I'm not trying to downplay Is It Scary Wisconsin here, but unless you're like the Haunted Attraction Network or something and you're going around getting free tickets to these haunts and stuff to come and check things out, or come and, take a, if you're like Philip Hernandez or something and you're going to like look at somebody's haunt or something, unless you're getting like free tickets or some bullshit like that, going to all these different haunts is expensive. My spend this year without gas is $400 minimum. That is insane. Every haunt, including Danny's Backwoods Buckfuck Hillbilly Adventure, will tell you to visit their haunt. So you will get invites from haunts all around the state. Hey, come check us out. Hey, come check us out. Hey, come check us out. And this does happen to us all the time. And sometimes these are literally like panels and like what's the store called? They pop up every year around this time. Like mock skeletons and like store-bought like mannequins and stuff. And you drive like 2.5 hours for this haunt that somebody spends all the time bragging up to you, and it's in some dude's backyard. It's a really sketchy side of town, and you're not sure if you're going to get out the same way you came in, if you know what I'm saying. Managers and owners take it personally, and they shouldn't. When I give a bad review, I don't mean I say it could have been better. when I come on like I did on Terror on the Fox's review last year with my head down and I maintain the same solemn tone the entire video, when I come on like that, you know something's wrong. I feel bad giving a negative review because I know how much work and effort goes into this stuff. But I also know if I'm dishonest and I don't tell the truth, I'm doing not only the haunt a disservice, but my viewers a disservice. I have multiple haunt owners now that have taken negative reviews personally and refused to talk to me, even though I've never been anything but cordial to them. If you think I'm talking about you, I am talking about you. It's disappointing because open discourse is the only way we learn what we're doing wrong, right? If you have a haunted house and all people ever tell you is, oh my God, bro, it's so amazing, but you have a bunch of 1, 2, and 3-star shitty reviews with angry customers, you either have a lot of trolls, which is usually not the case, or you have a shitty haunt. Managers and owners end up taking it personally, and they shouldn't. It does kind of ruin the anticipation, the excitement, the there's just something in the air feeling. So, this was about 6, 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago now. I mean, it's been a while, guys, that we started going to Green Bay Fear Lake every week. I mean, we were there once or twice every single week of the season. It was the only haunt we went to. I think it was that and Terror on the Fox, because we didn't have anything else yet. And when you get together with the guys or the gals or the homies or the crew, and you're all heading out to the haunted house together, whether it's to hang out at the fire and go through a few of the events, or whether it's just to go to the haunt and then to bail up out of there and get some Taco Bell afterwards, there's a feeling in the air when you first walk in. Anticipation, excitement. And when you review haunts, yeah, there is still a part of me that's like, man, I'm actually looking forward to seeing what Terror on the Fox does this year. Man, I'm looking forward to see if Scare USA is different enough to get me hard this year. Man, I'm looking forward to seeing if Abandon doesn't suck ass like Burial Chamber does. You know, there is that little feeling of that, but it's not like it used to be. And it's not because I've been to so many haunts that it just doesn't feel special anymore. It's because I look at them differently. I think in the last 5 years, because this will be 5 years now, I've only gone to one night of haunted houses where I wasn't reviewing, and it was so much fun. It felt different. So I already mentioned this one, but I'll touch on it again. It's like being a gaming YouTuber. If you're not recording, making a video, doing a review, it becomes, if I'm not reviewing, I'm not going to the haunt. What's the point? I could go to a different haunt and get a video and a review. I don't see them the same anymore. And that kind of disappoints me because I like haunted houses. I genuinely enjoy the adventure and the experience. So those are a few reasons why you shouldn't review haunted houses. And not just because I don't want competition. I think competition brings out the best in all of us. It certainly does in me. That being said, those are some serious things to think about before you get into reviewing haunted houses. You can potentially spoil them for yourself. I'm Justin with Is It Scary Wisconsin. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments. Like the video, and make sure you subscribe here to Is It Scary Wisconsin for all of your Wisconsin haunted house reviews. Thank you all so much for watching, and we just want to know one thing. Is it scary, Wisconsin?